Hi, this is KP with Coronavirus Diaries, a channel dedicated to the documentation of a world under lockdown. And although many of the stay-at-home orders have been lifted across the U.S., there are still many that have not, both in the U.S. and in other countries. We're going to keep track of how opening up little by little is affecting the number of cases, but not today because there's much more serious news to discuss. And please subscribe to our channel and recommend us to others who might be interested if you haven't already. Thank you to our current subscribers for your continued support. Today I'm going to talk about the sobering video caught by bystanders in my home state of Minnesota. I'm sure you've heard of the case of George Floyd and the officers involved in his tragic and senseless death. And that video of the bystanders pleading with the officer and his vacant stare at them as he choked the life out of this person was just, well, creepy. I'm not going to linger on that too much aside to say that it looks like a clear-cut case to me. What I do want to talk about, as it relates to the pandemic that we still find ourselves in, is the protest that happened in downtown Minneapolis yesterday. Our channel is, after all, the Coronavirus Diaries, and that is the lens through which I'm going to look at this. It was a beautiful display of diversity and solidarity, right up to the point where the rioting and riot gear started to appear. What I find interesting, though, is that even though this disease is still just as contagious as ever, and even though our numbers are still going up, and even if there were similar protests happening previously that were just focused on the stay-at-home order itself, when it comes to something that really matters, like a systemic problem or a violation of civil rights, we as Americans turn off the reality TV, get off our asses, and come together to at least try to find a way to fix it. Even if it takes a long time, our country is based on the rule of law, the Bill of Rights, checks and balances, and revolution. And revolution doesn't have to mean guns and missiles and bombs. It also means the Million Man March and the sexual revolution of the 60s. We are a country that is founded on protest, founded on the idea that we will not give in to the powers that be, that when we shine a spotlight on oppression or something that is broken, we do our damnedest to come together and fix it, no matter how long it takes, no matter how much of a struggle it is. And this shows it. This is just one small example of what we're capable of. There were many who practiced social distancing and wore masks, and many who did not. I certainly hope we don't see a large spike in the numbers, but at the same time, I can't come down on a group of people braving the storm and gathering to fight any kind of tyranny or to come together and try to fix a systemic problem. Stay safe out there and God bless. This is KP signing off.